Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is New CAG of India. First of all, let's see why is it in the news. President Draupadi Murmu recently appointed 1989 batch Indian Administrative Service, that is IAS officer K. Sanjay Murthy as the new Comptroller and Auditor General of India, that is CAG. Now let's discuss about the office of CAG. Under Article 148, the Constitution of India provides for an independent office of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. CAG is the head of the Indian Audit and Accounts Department. He is the guardian of the public purse and controls the entire financial system of the country at both the levels, the center and the state. His or her duty is to uphold the Constitution of India and the laws of Parliament in the field of financial administration. He is one of the bulwarks of the democratic system of government in India. Now moving on to constitutional provisions for office of CAG. Article 148 broadly deals with the CAG appointment, oath and conditions of service. Article 149 deals with duties and powers of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Article 150 says that the accounts of the Union and of the states shall be kept in such form as the President may, on the advice of the CAG, prescribe. Article 151 says that the reports of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India relating to the accounts of the Union shall be submitted to the President, shall cause them to be laid before each House of Parliament. Article 279. Calculation of net proceeds is ascertained and certified by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, whose certificate is final. Now let's discuss about appointment, term and removal of CAG. The CAG is appointed by the President of India by a warrant under his hand and seal. The CAG holds office for a period of 6 years or up to the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. He can resign any time from his office by addressing the resignation letter to the President. He can also be removed by the President on same grounds and in the same manner as a judge of the Supreme Court. In other words, he can be removed by the President on the basis of a resolution passed to that effect both the Houses of Parliament with special majority, either on the ground of proved misbehavior or incapacity. Now moving on to role of CAG in the Public Accounts Committee. He acts as a guide, friend and philosopher of the Public Accounts Committee of the Parliament. 3 CAG reports, that is Audit Report on Appropriation Accounts, Audit Report on Finance Accounts and Audit Report on Public Sector Undertakings are examined by PAC. Now is the time for practice question. Consider the following statements about CAG. 1. Article 150 deals with the CAG appointment, oath and conditions of service. 2. He can be removed by the President on same grounds and in the same manner as a judge of the Supreme Court. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2 or neither 1 nor 2. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.